Okay, actually, when you are learning about a cloud, okay, so always follow this sequence, guys. What is cloud? Cloud related questions and about the learning of cloud is what is a cloud generally. Definition wise or explanation wise, important is what is a cloud. Next one is advantages or uses of cloud. Okay. Next, benefits of cloud or other advantages or benefits of cloud. You can say benefits, all are same one, benefits of cloud. Next, comparison is there. Comparison is there. On premises server, like I have a server is there on premises, my server, my router, my switches and all. On premises maintenance and cloud. Advantages, disadvantages of cloud and on premises or comparison. Benefits of cloud over the on premises server. Okay. So that difference is there. So compulsory check it once. Okay. Already we discussed that one. Cloud properties. So what are the cloud properties kind of properties kind of stuff? Like we discussed now, elasticity, scalability, elasticity, scalability, pay as you go, high availabilities, disaster recovery means, yeah, disaster recovery, backup is possible, right? Disaster recovery, geo distributions, okay, agility. These are our cloud properties. No capex nor opex. So you don't need to maintain any physical infrastructure or no need to purchase any physical infrastructures, right? The cloud in a public cloud manner, we can say. Okay. Of course, this is the main points. First one. The second one is cloud models, guys. Means what is a private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud. Some people will add one more is that is called a community cloud. Third one is service models like a infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, as services. Okay. So actually 3 points I said now, but the first one is this is the first one anyway. The second one is second and third combinedly, or 1, 2, 3 as combinedly 1 point. Generally like a what is a cloud, cloud models, cloud service models. This is one single point. Or if you want to go depth, what is a cloud? Advantages or benefits of cloud. Benefits of cloud over the on-premises data centers. Data centers. Okay. So our cloud properties is a 1 point. Cloud models, cloud service models. The next one is cloud service providers. Like a who is providing and what is they providing. Like a AWS, Azure, okay, Google Cloud Platform, like a Digital Ocean, Rackspace, IBM, Oracle. So, what is their cloud? What kind of cloud they are providing? That is also important, right? Public cloud service provider or a private cloud services tools. For example, VMware, vCenter, vSphere, okay, VMware from VMware. using VMware applications, you can create your own private cloud, OpenStack, private cloud platform, OpenStack, private cloud platform, okay, or a Microsoft cloud platform. Zen means Citrix, Zen servers, Zen centers. These are all private cloud platforms. It's public cloud, private cloud, who are providing who are providing service, cloud service providers, and what are the services they are providing, and in that one manner like a private and public also. Same extension, same extension on also domains. When you are learning about any cloud, again, for example, I want to learn about AWS. So how to learn AWS? Again, no need to start all these things. You know what is AWS? It's a cloud and all. Of course, we learn already basics. Now I want to learn only particular part, AWS only. Then AWS domains. Domain means services like a compute service, database service, storage service, app related service, networking related services, messaging related services, monitoring related services. Okay, their domains. Okay, like you want to learn Azure domains, okay? And how to work with it. Like that, that is the way of learning cloud computing. Okay. First of all, this is a main general important. And out of that one, very important, what is the cloud? Benefits of cloud over benefits of cloud, cloud models, cloud service models, cloud service providers. Okay. Again, guys, I'm telling what is a cloud or a cloud computing? Delivery of computing service over the internet. Computing services means like a server, storages, networking, databases, a software or maybe analytics or intelligence. Analyticals and intelligence means in a certain cloud service providers providing like a Microsoft Power BI, Redshift, okay, certain BI tools, business intelligence tools, analysis tools, okay, we are getting through cloud. So as a cloud service or a from certain cloud services we are getting. So that's why it is given there. Next one is cloud is a pay as you go type. Okay, it is lower your operating cost, not operating system cost, lowers your operating cost. You can no need to worry about your physical infrastructure requirements. Simply go to the cloud and rent the cloud computing power and use it. And once your requirement completed, then you can give it back and pay as you used. It's a very simple. Okay, you are done with them, give them back, bill only what you use. Okay, so these are the many simple what is cloud. Next one is different type of cloud models. Already I told other explanation, guys. Cloud advantages is high availability of service, scalability, auto scaling feature is there. Like we can increase the infrastructure as the demand increases. You understand? Elasticity in nature, we can increase the capacity by adding a number of instance as per requirement, and also we can reduce it once the requirement is fulfilled. Agility, geo distributions, and disaster recovery. In the cloud, so no need of capital expenditure, no upfront cost. Okay, so no need to purchase any costly infrastructures. Okay, so only you have to pay for a additional pay for what you use. If you are no longer using, no need to pay, no need to pay. That's it. Okay, that's it is pay as you go models. Next one is guys, different cloud models are there. Private cloud, public cloud, sorry, yeah, private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud. Public cloud is like a service offered over the public internet and available to everyone who want to purchase them. The cloud resources such as a server, storages are owned and operated by third-party cloud service provider deliver over the internet. Here it is. This is a cloud service provider. This is cloud service provider. Maintaining the infrastructure means data centers, means servers, storage devices, networking components. So he will maintain the infrastructure. I'm an individual person. I need a infrastructure. Certain infrastructure is there or some app is I want to run, I want to build. So I will approach the service provider based on their service providing. Like I can access this from internet. So you are accessing through internet means anytime,
Sir,
anytime.
your voice is breaking, sir.
Now are you able to hear? Okay. We'll see. Close some of these things. This is also better to close. I'm not studying anyway. You can leave this one. So, are you able to hear my voice or not? That is important.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Audible is. So, whenever we are not able to see screen properly, or a voice is low voice or breaking voice, mostly it is your internet speed related. Now, my internet speed is very good. I don't know why it is very good. More than 70 receiving. Okay, good anyway. Good confirmation. Yeah, point is, guys, I need some infrastructure. I want to deploy some application, or I want to develop some IoT program or machine learning, anything. I approach to the service provider. See what is the service provider. Services are there. Like see, go to the products. Okay, yeah, virtual machines. Like if I want a virtual machine, go to compute like EC2 or app runner, EC2 auto scaling or Lambda function, containerization. I need a database related. Okay. If I need some developer tools are required, maybe I do mobile application kind of stuff or Internet of Things, machine learning. Which kind of service I required? I approach to the service provider and they will take the service and use it. And so I no need to maintain this infrastructure on my own. Simply I will approach to the service provider and I will use it. Okay. Next one, there is some organization. For example, Sevices is an organization. Okay. So this organization, so doing some work or to deploy some applications or develop some applications or maybe want some virtual machines. They also can approach, they can also go to approach the service provider and take the infrastructure or application or what are the support it is, they will take it and utilize it. They pay for 1 month, every month billing or every year billing. Not every year billing, every month, how much there are utilized, that much pay. Okay, use for payment. Okay, how much your number of hours, number of days, number of month, like that. So use it and pay for it. For example, I'm using a cloud service, is a Office 365 service. Already I told that one. This is Microsoft Office 365. It's a cloud service only, software as a service type. I didn't taken personally. My organization taken, and I'm also using. I'm the part of organization, so I'm also getting that particular service. Okay, as long as the company paying to this service, I'm getting that services. Guys, as an individual user or a organization, we will utilize someone's data center for our work related. Okay, so there is a service provider, so anyone can able to take a service from it. That is a public cloud. Next one is private cloud. Private cloud is more like on-premises data center only. A private cloud consists of computing resources used exclusively by use from one business organization only. Okay, exclusively by users from one business organization. Means the service provider and the person is using the user, both are from the same organization. Both are from the same organization. A private cloud can be physically located at your organization or on-site on-premises data center, or it can be hosted by a third-party service provider. Okay, it means it can be your internal data center, or maybe is used or created by some third-party service provider by using their application, like a VMware workstation, sorry, VMware vSphere kind of stuff, right? VMware vSphere, vCenter, vCloud Directory, Zen servers, Citrix organization, Proxmox kind of stuff. Okay, so whatever it is, you have infrastructure, I am the client, it is a private cloud. So hybrid cloud is a mixture of private and public. Yeah, it's the original diagram is this one only. I'm putting another day. Guys, I have an infrastructure on my own. My organization having a infrastructure, and currently whatever my work is there, that is enough for me. My servers, my routers, my connections, and everything, my storages, everything is uh, working for my organization. I have my own private cloud on premises. It is enough for my organization requirement. The problem is I got a new project, so additional new project is came. Now I need more infrastructure, more servers are required, more storage kind of stuff is required. The requirement is bigger. Now I cannot able to purchase additional infrastructure. Why? Because of space is important, connectivity, and the project may complete in a 3 to 6 months completed. So later on days, after 6 months, I may not require this infrastructure. So what to do? Take a public cloud. Okay. And you have your own infrastructure, you have your own infrastructure part. Okay. And in public also there is an infrastructure. Mix them both. You can use in private. So hybrid cloud is also used by private only. Private cloud, this what are the organization it is? For example, it is a 70s organization. So 70s employees using this their own private cloud. Okay. And also they can use this hybrid cloud. Okay. Also they can use this hybrid cloud. Public person can use public cloud. or an organization who is want to access this private cloud, they can access the private cloud. But public person cannot access hybrid cloud. Okay? The private control only. The hybrid cloud computing is environment that combines public and private cloud by allowing data and application to be shared between them. Okay, guys, these are the private, public kind of stuff. Here it is comparison. Public cloud, no capital expenditure. No need to buy any infrastructures, no need to maintain any infrastructure. Even operational expenditure is also very less. No capital expenditure to scale up. Applications can be quickly provisioned and deprovisioned. Provisioned and deprovisioned means, yeah, you can deploy an application and you can remove that application. You can use and don't use, like both the things. Organization pay only for what they use. So what are the how much you are utilized? That much only you can able to pay. Means you are paying for that much only. Private cloud. Hardware must be purchased for startup and maintenance. Capital expenditure is there, so you have to purchase the server, storage, and network components. Everything you have to purchase. Organization have to complete control over the resources and security. Your infrastructure in your hand, so you have to maintain that infrastructure, of course. Both for hardware maintenance, updations, both capital expenditure is there, operational expenditure is also there on your organization. But you are the control over this your infrastructure. Okay, it's more secure than public cloud because you are maintaining your security is also in your hand only. Hybrid cloud is a more flexible. Organization determine where to run their application to run in a public or private. So organization will decide. So organization will control the security, compliance, and legal requirements also. It's not by public cloud. So who is taking this service? Private person that is under control only. So this is a public, private, and hybrid cloud. Okay, guys. There is a community cloud. Community cloud is a mixture of two organizations come together and work together type. It's like a hybrid only, but one project by combining two different organization kind of stuff. Like IRCTC is an example. Okay. Next is service models. Whether you are using a private cloud or a public cloud, whether you are using a private cloud, public cloud. So these are the service models. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Infrastructure as a service. Meaning is whether you are public or a private, okay, the service are like this. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. If you are a requirement from the service provider, your service provider is a infrastructure as a service provider, and your requirement is infrastructure like a virtual machines. Okay, need a infrastructure. Infrastructure means the machines, networking related, storage related. You're accessing the infrastructure capacity. You require infrastructure and you know how to build applications, deploy applications, run the application kind of stuff. Okay, but you do the next level things, but just you know what is the infrastructure, how much infrastructure your requirement based on your project. Okay, so then we'll go with the infrastructure as a service. The service cloud The cloud service model is the closest to managing physical servers. Means you know the server operating system, install you will install required applications inside, so you can manage this virtual machine, virtual server kind of. A cloud provider will keep hardware up to date, but operating system maintenance, network configurations is up to you. How you manage the operating system in the machine, how configuration of network and all, it is up to you as a cloud tenant. For example, Azure virtual machine are fully operational virtual compute devices running Microsoft data centers. Advantage of this cloud service is rapid development of new computing device, setting up yeah, it is a dead man telling only. Don't understand. Again, silent everyone. And I have don't take 1 day for one cloud part. Okay, I can complete cloud and other things in half day. It's okay, no problem. Platform as a service, guys. Platform as a service means you want to develop an application. You have to develop an application, run an application, deploy an application. You need an environment, right? You need an environment. So you don't need to worry about what virtual machine, how much storage, how many CPUs, how much RAM is requirement. Directly you can start use the resources and for your requirement. For example, I need a database administration, tables required, connectivity to my application. I need a database background. So I will take it directly. Alright, I will deploy an application directly. This cloud service model is managed hosting environment. The cloud provider manages the virtual machines, networking resources, cloud tenant deploys. Okay, cloud provider manages the virtual machines, networking resources. The cloud tenant deploys their application into managed hosting environment. For example, app services provide a managed service environment where deploy where developers can upload their web applications without having to worry about physical hardware and software requirements. So whatever you want to deploy, so then you can start doing it. So you need to know how to install these applications, what is the operating system requirement, what is hardware requirements, what is network connectivity. So no need to do all these things. Simply you can start working. As I said now, so some people don't know about what is the hardware requirement, operating system requirement. You can simply they start working on it. No need to learn everything from scratch. Next is a software as a service. Software as a service is best examples are available as compared to others. So why it is? It is accessing the application directly. Here you don't need to maintain any. You don't need to worry about what is the virtual machine, operating system, network, or resources, data storages, how to develop application, connectivities, and all these things you don't need to worry. Directly you will access the application is also managed by service provider. So in this cloud service model, the cloud provider manages all aspects of a application environment, such as a virtual machine, networking, resources, data storage, applications. The cloud tenant only need to provide their data to the application managed by the cloud provider. Office 365 provide fully working version of Office Microsoft Office that runs in the cloud. All you need to create a content and Office 365 take care of everything else. Guys, Office 365 or Microsoft 365 both are same. Just the name is changed. Okay. These are the cloud service models: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. If you see this diagram, you can understand some part. Another diagram is also there. The first one we'll see. Guys, I will actually have to come from infrastructure as a service, platform, and software as a service. Bottom to top, I have to explain, but here it is. I'm trying to explain from bottom to top to bottom. Software as a service means the application is already hosted, means application is ready, available. You have to just go and use the application. For example, this is Google Docs, documentation, PPT. I'm creating PPT directly. I didn't install the PPT. I don't know how to install the PPT kind of stuff. Through web browser, I'm accessing this PPT. I'm accessing Excel sheets from Office 365. The Word, Excel, PowerPoint, everything I can do on my browser, both offline and online. I can able to do it. Okay, so this is application I'm accessing directly. Not only these application guys, Salesforce. Salesforce is a CRM. Salesforce, ServiceNow, Dynamic 365. Okay, so BMC Helix. Okay, there's some application like a Salesforce is CRM. Dynamic CRM is also a CRM application. Okay, Dynamics 365. So the Dynamic CRM application, hosted application, but Dynamic 365 is a cloud software as a service type. You can go directly use that application directly. Service now, same thing. You can go and use directly. So no need to install, no need to worry about the where the application is running, what operating system, what environmental support. No need to worry about it. Simply do access the application. Next, software as a service. Software as a service is it's not a developed application, right? It is we are developing an application or deploying an application, managing databases, business analysis, monitoring related, right? So you are developing an application. So you should know how to develop, how to connect the databases, or how to use the particular connectivities or application databases, uh, IDEs, environments, deployments. Okay, that is you should know it. Okay, how to work on this operating system, environmental setup. The environment setup is already done, but only thing is you must know how to do it. Like you do a lab in your lab, okay, your college lab, you went there, you are practicing C language, Java language, Python language. You don't install anything, right? SQL. Directly you go sit on the computer and start giving the commands, right? You don't install, you don't know how to install those applications. Which version is also installed, we don't know. Okay, so that is what I am saying. Platform as a service means environment is there, just you have to go and start doing work on it. Next, infrastructure as a service. In this one, it is all comes under on top of it. It means in infrastructure as a service, you must know how to create a virtual machine, how to maintain operating system in it, how to install application in it, how to manage the networking component. But bottom line, it means you don't need to worry about how to manage the uh, storage, like main physical storage, physical computing power, physical networking components. You don't need to worry about it. It is already managed by service provider. You guys see this chart also. On premises are a private cloud data centers. It means you are you are a user as like you are work the organization you should know how to manage the things like a storage management, network management, compute management, and how to create a virtual machines, virtual machine operating system, installation of runtime environment, applications, data access. These are all should be maintained. But if you come to infrastructure as a service, you are a cloud service provider. You are a, so for example, I am cloud service provider. You are a user. You are a user. I am a cloud service provider. So as I am maintaining in my data center, storage, networking, compute, these are my responsibility. And your responsibility is how to create a virtual machine, means how many CPUs, RAM, storages, operating system, what operating system it is. You should know how to use that operating system, how to put a runtime environments, run applications, data, access, everything you have to maintain. For example, I am the service provider and you are utilizing my services platform as a service type. Okay, like a AWS, Elastic Beanstalk, or a Azure App Services. Meaning is I will manage the storage, networking, computing, virtual machines, operating systems, and runtime environments. So runtime also I will maintain. You should know how to build this application, deploy the application, and data and access kind of stuff. Must know that. Next one is a software as a service. I'm a software as a service provider, and you are a user, and I will maintain everything. Now, how to maintain this data center, storages, networks, virtual machines, the dependent operating system, runtime environment, and then application also will maintain. Only thing is you have to access the application and work with that application only. Okay, that is a software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and the difference between on-premises or a private cloud to the other service. See, IaaS, most flexible cloud service, you configure and manage the hardware for your application. Means you create your own virtual machine and operating system, network maintenance in your hand. Software as a service, you focus only on the application development. Remaining things will be handled by service provider. Software as a service, just you have to pay and pay as you go. The service model type. Okay, just you have to subscribe to the application and use the application. And once you are completed, not required, no longer required, you can unsubscribe it. Everything is maintained by your cloud service provider. Okay, guys, understand up to here, infrastructure as service,
Yes,
platform
sir.
as service. Already you have an idea, I think so. Best way is I already told, learn Microsoft technology thing. That is very easy. Cloud service providers, different cloud service provider, mainly public cloud service providers are from Amazon, it is AWS, Azure from Microsoft, Google providing GCP, Oracle providing OCI, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, IBM, Washington Digital, Rackspace. Not only this, several cloud service provider are there, but in the competition, first one is AWS, Azure. These are a highly competition. Next one is GCP, then Oracle. So top three, AWS, Azure, GCP. Top two, AWS, Azure only. Okay. Higher competition is AWS and Azure. And if you are attending a class for Azure, they said benefits of Azure over the AWS and GCP, how it is top. If you join in for AWS course, then people will teach you why AWS is sorry, AWS, yes, right. AWS is faster, it's much better than Azure. Still I don't understand which one is better. Depends upon your organization, guys. So which cloud service they are providing, that is always better, which you know much better way, that is always best. Private cloud, guys, private cloud does not mean one cloud software. Not always a one cloud software. It is a combination of multiple softwares to build a one single cloud. So cloud base is a simple server. Virtualize the server by using a virtualization of virtual hypervisors. By installing hypervisor, you are make a server as a server virtualization or virtualization server. Okay, then we can combine these servers together, server virtualization servers, virtual servers together, and make it as a center like a high availability storage maintenance comes here. Then on top of it, you use certain softwares like a vCloud directory, vRealize, SCAC, kind of stuff. Then we are getting a cloud interface. Yeah, I told you now there is a big story is there. So the story is actually very beautiful story, and you don't whether you will understand or not, that is different. Citrix, Zen servers stuff, and there is a continuation. Means, guys, there must be a virtualization platform virtualizing your servers, storages, applications to create a cloud. Create a cloud, we need a virtualization. OpenStack is a very good application, guys. OpenStack is a open source private cloud platform. Okay, whatever it is, guys, when you are saying about I want to learn a cloud, then any cloud platform it is, you have to learn in the domain wise. Compute. So compute is all about infrastructure kind of stuff. It means virtual machines related, like a Azure VM or a EC2, EBS, auto scaling features kind of stuff. Next domain is databases. Of course, next one is storage only. So when you say storage, like in a AWS S3, EBS or a bulb or a backup kind of storages, things are not AWS and Azure. I'm giving different names. Storage related service. You can go any website, go one by one, find out where is storage. See it is S3 storage, EBS storage, EFS storage. Okay. So this is a SAN type of NetApp storage, Azure backup, disaster recovery, Snow family, like this. Okay. This is serverless Lambda services, notification services, queuing services, simple storage services. It's a given under serverless part. Okay. So this is identity services, IAM services. Okay. Role management services, firewall management services, shielding services, DDoS protection. Okay. Networking and content delivery, VPC, API networking, content delivery, VPN services, VPC services, Route 53 services, Cloud Front services, Elastic Load Balancing services. Added here, but personally that is different. Database service, Aurora, DynamoDB, RDS, RDS services. RDS means MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle SQL, SQL Server, MariaDB comes in there. Analysis, data warehousing. Redshift is belongs to data warehousing. Compute, compute, EC2, EC2 auto scaling, Lambda, Snow family. These are comes under Elastic Beanstalk to run and manage web apps. Okay, guys, you can learn AWS freely also. You can simply go to learn. You can have any account. They don't ask any money. And login kind of stuff. Like if you have a Amazon account also it will work. How to learn? You can learn one by one. Okay. Once you learn, you can do certification Of course, certification you have to pay examination. So this is the things. So compute, databases, storages, network related, messaging or the network content delivery management. That one only it is there. So security, identity, compliances, kind of stuff. Here it is. Some examples are given. Infrastructure as service means compute services, generally virtual machines comes under. Storage, I told guys, cloud storage is there. Different cloud storage is different from storage services from cloud is different. Like AWS providing storage solution that is S3 and EBS. Azure providing a storage services called Bulb. Okay. Cloud storages are different. Cloud storage services are from Google Drive, iCloud directory, means sorry, iCloud, Apple iCloud, OneDrive. These are cloud storages. You know OneDrive, right? Google Drive. You can store the data. You can access the data from anywhere. Guys, cloud does not mean storage. Never tell any interview. If interview asks what is a cloud, do not tell it is a storage. In a cloud, there is a services, several services. One of the service is storage service. Cloud having several type of services. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, right? Virtual machine services, application related services. Okay. So database related services. So different type of services. The platform as a service, a Microsoft SQL, Oracle databases, MySQL databases. Platform means application environment support, EBS kind of stuff. Elastic Beanstalk. But Salesforce having lot of examples, like a Salesforce, sorry, software as a service. Okay, is Salesforce, Office 365 or Microsoft 365, Dynamic 365, Google Docs, Services Now, Service Now. Okay, these are all cloud-based application services. Okay, so these are the examples of a service providers or a services kind of stuff. Okay. These are a questionnaire which is I copied from this Microsoft Learning site only. Okay, because everything is from there only. I am reading the question. Which of the following is choices does not is not a cloud computing category? Software as a service, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, network as a service. Which is not a, means network as a service is not a cloud computing category. Networking is there in the infrastructure as a service. Okay, but networking as a service is not, separate service is not there. Which of the following statement is true? With operational expenses, you are responsible for purchasing and maintaining your computing resources. Is saying true, means first one is not true. Capital expenditure you will purchase. Operating expenditure you are only responsible computing resources that use. And third one is with the capital expenditure you are only responsibility of computing resources that use. Using is operational, purchasing is capital. So the second one is correct because operational is what you use, that is the operational part. Which is the following is not the type of cloud computing? You know that one, private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, maybe community cloud, but this is distributed cloud. There is nothing like a distributed cloud. Which of the following is not isn't the benefits of using cloud services? Scalability, disaster recovery, high availability, geographical isolation. Okay, geographical isolation is not the benefit. Benefit is, yes, scalability is a benefit of cloud. One of the properties, scalability, disaster recovery, high availability, geo distribution is there, not isolated. It is distributed to the geographically our cloud data centers are distributed, not isolated, not in the one single region part. So that is the point. Okay. So this is about your cloud, guys. Second one means what are the second part we are discussed, that is very important. Of course, the first part also very important, which is I explained in a second time also. So what is a cloud, guys? Again, remember the question, what is cloud or a cloud computing? What is cloud or a cloud computing? Benefits of the cloud and a type of cloud models, cloud service models, cloud service models. Examples of cloud service providers. Examples of cloud service providers. Okay, different domains in the cloud or maybe different services from clouds and examples for the cloud service models also. These are the very important in a cloud related. Any interview, basic model, this is the basic thing. Guys, okay, up to now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand anything or completely vanished?